Hey, so this is a video I didn't expect to make, but I saw an article and I want to talk about it. Not my usual thing, but I got a couple more videos of my usual type of content actually coming out finally. But I saw an article and want to talk about it. The Canadian National Anthem is being changed. Not a whole new song or anything like that. Not like a big sweeping thing, but like one line is being changed, and I'm okay with that. Essentially, our parliamentary group, or Senate, whatever you might call it, where you're from, basically a bunch of old men and women in a big room sitting across this aisle from each other talking about laws, have unanimously decided to change a line to be gender neutral. So now our national anthem is going to be gender neutral. Originally, the line was "In all thy sons command," and if you're lazy, shame on you, you'd say "In all our sons command." Shame, shame, shame. Be proud of your national anthem. We might not go off about it like our southern neighbors down there. That's actually south from where I'm facing right now. But if you go after our shit, we'll defend it. We're secretly very patriotic as Canadians. We're low-key patriotic. We don't want to bother anyone with our patrioticness. But yes, it was changed from "In all thy sons command" to "In all of us command," or something along those lines. And it says "us" instead of "sons," because some might find it discriminatory or something like that, or whatever. And I'm cool with that. And honestly, we don't have like right wings or rednecks like you do down again there in the United States. Our right-wing rednecks are conservatives who mostly live way up there, north, that way, in our frozen tundras. Although, admittedly, they do get snow about 6 months out of the year, unless you go where it's always snowing. And over in, like, Saskatchewan and stuff, where good old Ryan Reynolds came from. I mean, if you live farther away from the big cities, you're dealing with long distances between any place. Most of your shit's about community and all that, and basically the difference between our two parties is not the same. Most of our arguments are about like what we do with the shit tons of oil we have. If you know about Fort McMurray, that whole thing that burned down, that was a town around an oil field in Manitoba? Somewhere in west of me. But I'm getting off track. I am cool with it. In fact, the original line written in the national anthem, well, "Thou dost all us command," or something, "Thou dost something us command." So it was originally gender neutral, and some poet dude and some judge decided to make it "In all thy sons command." So essentially, we're making things right. I mean, we're Canadian. We don't change. We don't need to. We're the good place in North America. We should be proud of our heritage. I'll have to admit, New Zealand, you guys did it right. You're treating your native peoples way better than we did in the past, and we're trying to kind of match up to you guys. Not directly competing with you, but we're trying to do better. Admittedly, New Zealand, your Maori people, you guys are doing way better, because you kicked the shit out of the British. You guys might not know this, and I'll do a video on this because I find it a fascinating topic, but trench warfare used in World War I and II was created by a Maori chieftain who just decided on a whim one night after taking over a fort, and they're going to be attacked in a couple days. He just decided to create trench warfare. The whole thing was just gunned, like with guns and cannons, and all of a sudden, like, nope, didn't kill anyone. Popped up from some trenches and fucking gunned you down. Yeah, the Maori people are badass. They created. That aside, I don't know where I was going at, but I will say one thing, because kind of on the New Zealand tangent. I probably will still say "In all thine sons command." For example, just off the top of my head, not in actually happened. If I'm singing the Canadian National Anthem at the top of my lungs with about 5 other Canadians, well, there were 4 or 5 there, but at least 3 were singing, singing the Canadian National Anthem at 2 a.m. in a bar in New Zealand, I'll probably still say in all thy son's command and then apologize to the other Canadians, and maybe if there's something in the bar that I didn't properly represent something or other and then change it. But I don't have to sing that every day in school anymore, okay? What I sang every day got drilled into my brain. But I'm not going to get mad. It's cool that we're going back to technically what it originally was. That's fine. I'm trying to look at my face here, not the camera here. Weird. So it essentially creates a midpoint. It kind of is cropping in a way. I'm getting off track. But yeah. I'm going to scream and get mad about this like our cousins down south. But Canadians are patriotic. You don't know it. But if you start shit-talking Canada, or you go attack Canada, like someone actually attacks Canada, the rest of the world will fuck you up. But you go attack Canada, or you shit-talk Canada, you shit-talk our anthem, we're going to come out of the woodwork and make you fucking correct. We'll apologize that we're going to have to fucking straighten you out there. Apologize for my language. I'm not going to monetize this anyway. So, whatever. Yeah. That's that. By the way, you want to know if Canadians really are something to be feared? We're the only country to definitively defeat the United States of America in a war. Proof, your parliament building, United States. You might not know or disagree with me, but too bad. The reason why your parliament building is called the White House is because when you guys decided you wanted to attack us some couple hundred years ago, we said, sure, we're going to just plain and simple kick your ass. We pushed the line, essentially what would have been the new border of Canada, back to Washington, D.C., and burnt down your goddamn parliament building, which wasn't the White House at the time. You painted it white to cover up shit tons of burn damage. And even the shit you repaired, you painted it white. And mostly in part because we burnt it down. So, and then we said, you learned your lesson, we went back home. So don't fuck with Canada. I really can't monetize this video anymore. But this has been longer than I expected to talk about. If you guys liked it, sweet. If not, shame. Like, comment, subscribe, all that crap. You know, I want to talk about when they do a video. I don't know if this video keeps skipping or something, but that's it. See ya!